Hello. Is this working? Whoa. Whoa. I don't think that's working. Hold up a second. We be testing and shit? Yeah. How's audio? Is like this blurry? It looks kind of blurry on... Actually, no. Preview looks fine. You can hear me, right? Oh, sorry. I don't know why I did that. Can hear you? Okay. The thing is, I want to use this camera. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to if the audio is bad, because then I want to make sure that you guys are able to hear me at the card shop. But yeah, I don't know whether I've found out a way to configure all that. So we'll see. We shall see. Hi everybody. I'll be reading off. I don't know why I'm so shy all of a sudden. I'll be reading off my phone to talk to you guys. Yeah. Hi Salma, hi Base Bear, hi Dust, hi Ham Babu, hi other 2001 guy, hi Delude, hello Munch, hi Shilster, hello Miltrin, hi Laverbull, hi Fred Bob, hi Cosmocarp, hi guys. Yeah. Sorry if the lighting is kind of not good right now. I mean, I'm just literally in my room, and I don't have any of my, like, big lights on. Good morning, Miss Nikki. How's San Diego? How's Comic Con? Is it good so far? Guys, I'm on day 2 of my period, and I want to kill myself. I know it's like a little bit early in the day, and it's a little bit early in the stream to be declaring such things already, but my cramps are so bad right now, and like they're just, I don't really want to share them with you guys. Like, it's that bad. Even if I could share them with you guys, I feel like you haven't done anything to me, so why would I do that? Yeah, thank you, Cody, for the reset for 28 months. Welcome back to the universe, and thank you so much for your tier 3. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Medusa. Hi, Insomnia. Have some hot water. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have hot water or like hot things, but realistically speaking, I want caffeine, and I haven't had caffeine in 2-3 days, so I am placing higher priority on caffeine. Hi, generic. Hello, Headman. Your body just ripping bits off randomly couldn't be me. Are you talking about my busted lip or what? Oh, you're talking about my uterus lining tearing off. I was like, what are you talking about? My bad. You're spitting facts. I wish it wasn't me. Hi, Baraka Waka Flame. Happy Sunday. Yeah, thank you, Prayu, for the reset for 30 months. Welcome back to the universe. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You long if I put my phone vertically? Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I think it's like It's because I have like the vertical broadcast thingy on my desktop settings, so then on mobile it looks really fucky wucky. Good morning, Ajito. Very skinny though. Ooh. Skinny legend, skinny queen. Can you hear the laundry machine going bam 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 bam? Yo, when I turn my phone vertical, it looks like I'm front row at IMAX. Earthquake, yeah. You guys can hear that? That's unfortunate. Okay, but okay, I need to bring over something so I can start doing my makeup, because that's basically the testing part of this stream. Is I'm just gonna do my makeup in front of you guys because we're so close like that, and you all are very privy to how my bare, haggard, tired, fatigued. How many more synonyms for tired can I pull out? Face is like. Okay. But I firstly want to put my bangs up because my hair has no volume without this. Oh, thank you, Witty. Very kind of you to share. May my Advil. Should I take 3 more Advil? I already took like 3 Advil a couple, like 20 minutes ago. Should I take 3 more? Do you think that would increase the speed at which the painkillers kick in? Please, oh please, oh please. Fuck it, take another, even it out. Hi, dying bread. Stream is way too early. Yeah, it's because I have to head out early. My bad. Hi, Fizzle Whizzle. Hi, Brandon. Yo, thank you, Miss Nikki, for the 175 stream streak. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I don't think that's how it works. Well, fuck. Hi, Strander Dander. Hi, Poros. What am I testing for? Well, I'm testing this, like, setup. So, this is my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And it's on a tripod. And then, so this is all very complicated. But the USB part is sticking to the USB-C part is sticking to this power hub, and then the power hub is directly plugged into my streaming phone, and then the power hub is being charged by my battery. So then technically my battery is charging all the devices while my phone is simply encoding. Yeah, you lost me. Yeah, I mean, I was like, hey, I don't really know. I don't really like. I think part of the reason, however superficial, I don't like IRL streaming that much is because I hate how I look on the Galaxy phone, on the Galaxy camera. I think I look like. I know I'm yellow. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm Asian, but I feel like whenever I am using the Galaxy camera, I look ridiculously yellow. Like I look like I have jaundice kind of yellow, you know? So that's why one of the reasons why I have avoided. Wait, you're Asian? Gotta go. Yeah, but that's why I avoid, or I've part of the reason why, and then the other reason why is like I was telling my mom about it, and I was like, yeah, I have no courage, like I have no bravery, so potentially getting into like really awkward situations in person, like I'm kind of scared of it. Thank you, Rebel Bird, by the way, for the sub. Please make sure to share your Twitch notice so I can more properly thank you. Hi, Gerardo. Hi, Dalmo. Thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Why did I say thank you? Thank you. Hi, Chepchenko. Hi, Blue. Are you doing pre-riff today as well, Blue? Hi, Cynical. Nothing you can do, but if watching on mobile on anything less than 1080, your stream ratio is wonky. Yeah, I think on mobile, if you press classic split, apparently that might help, but I is sorry. Acetaminophen? I don't know what that is. Is that Tylenol instead of Advil? Good morning, coffee delete. You are playing card games with nerds, that will be the norm. Well, no, because I've been there a couple times and they're really nice. So I don't think that's. Is that gonna be the norm? W stretch res. Hi Bajon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether a mod is available to like pin if you if you look at if you look at it on classic, if you tap the screen and press classic split on mobile, it should be better. Ibuprofen and paracetamol. Oh, yeah. In Merca, we call paracetamol Tylenol cuz paracetamol has a little bit too many syllables for us Americans to want to speak it all out. And then also, that's why ibuprofen is more typically called Advil, because that's only two syllables, you know? Hi, Super Pippo. Hi, Eddie. Oh, yeah. Gengar is one of my favorites. I mean, you guys are seeing like the whole. This is what you guys kind of see, but not really. Every day behind me. I have so many books that I don't really touch, but they're there. And then yeah, I would like to show you guys more, but honestly, like there's so many cords to the setup. It's like not a super mobile. I'm gonna have to figure this out if I ever do like walking around mobile streaming, but yeah. No, I don't have. Oh, I also don't think we have Tylenol at home. We're like an Advil family, which is a missight on my part. Can you do my makeup? Let me try doing my friend's makeup first before I do a stranger's makeup. Hi, you up, bloke. Yo, thank you, Fatui, for the 20 stream streak. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Sergio. Remember when Tylenol or Advil gave people autism? I think it was Tylenol. And it's like, the theory is that if you ingest Tylenol while you're pregnant, the baby turns out with autism. But hear me out, hypothetically, because I don't really want children, but hypothetically, if I ever got pregnant and I would do that because I would want the baby to come out with like train autism. You know what I mean? Cuz I feel like the kids with train autism, like they just think on an elevated level. I think they are the future. So hi Necron, how are you? I mean, I don't think it's real. Obviously, I don't think it's real. But I'm just saying, if it is the case, that's me, twin. That's you, twin. You know how I know autistic leaning? The persona, the persona name. That's how I know. Hey. Hi, lady. How are you? Hi, Jordan. Okay. But let me go grab my makeup stuff real quick, and then I will continue chatting with you guys while I actually try to make myself a little bit more presentable. What are we doing today? Right now I'm just trying to get ready to go play pre-rift at my LG. It's not an LGS. LGS is local game store. It's really not local to me. It's like 45 minutes on a good drive, one way. But I like going there because that's one of the card stores that I frequented even though I was just like a collector. So it's they've always treated me really well, and I mean, I don't really think they need the extra business, but in case you guys are in the area in the future, like after today's stream, like feel free to drop by and be like, oh my god, you didn't influence. That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Okay. You know what? Maybe the painkillers are kicking in after all. Hi Tim, how are you? What's the difference between a regular 45 minutes and an LA 45 minutes? It's like legitimately 45 minutes. It's bedtime, but thought to drop in. Bye, Tim. Thanks for stopping by. You're an OG, and we all know it because you have a fancy founder's badge. Woo! Hi, Motor Bello. Yeah, thank you, Tim, for the resub. Thank you so much for that 81 months. Welcome back to the universe. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Hi, John. Here, Miss Influencer. Here's some free product. Bows down and presents your pre-order kit. Honestly, we do need to get on that. I believe we do. Hi, Jerry. Use just all this while Cutie puts on a t-shirt and pants and heads out. Yeah, and then he gets picked up by either Robin or me. You know? Dude, I've been coordinating this for the whole week because, like, I'm like, okay, there's 4 people of us, right, in our group that are going to this thing. And it's like, if we don't all make it on time, it's not only disrespectful to like the other 4 people that could have taken our spot out of the 24 of the pre-riff, but also it's disrespectful to like the card store employees and like the card store owner. So like we have to like be on time and we have to coordinate everything, right? This guy, like 8:20 p.m. messages me, "Hey, are you busy?" And then I respond 20 minutes later because I was playing PoE with Nathan. And I was like, "Oh, like not really. I'm playing PoE, but what's up?" And then he doesn't respond. And I think something bad happens because the last time something bad happened, he was like, "Yo, small cat is in the hospital," right? So I was like, "Is it Mellow Cat? Is it Mellow?" Like I was freaking out. So then like after like 10 more minutes, I'm like, please respond to me, sir. Is everything okay? Like is all good?" And then he responds 10 minutes later and he's like, "Yeah, I texted it in the group chat. It's like no big deal." And then I checked the group chat and he says, "I watched a YouTube video about a guy disassembling his HVAC unit and thought to do the same, and yeah, now I might be late to pre-rift because I need someone to go check it out in the morning." And I was like and then you know what the "Are you busy?" He was like, "Yeah, so I was gonna ask you if you wanted to drive out with a flashlight." And I was like, "Cutie, I don't live close to you. I don't live close to you at all. If anything, is that not something you should be requesting Robin? Robin lives way closer to Cutie than I do. I live like 35 minutes on a good day away from Cutie." Yo, thank you, Jojo, for the resub for 23 months. Welcome back to the universe. Thank you. I really appreciate it. A real one would. Yeah, but a real one also, like, okay, listen. Cutie is a good friend, but I have a boyfriend, and I love him to death. And yesterday was our day together. So I was not gonna stop PoE, especially because Millionaire Bajillionaire already got it fixed this morning, bro. Drive to Walmart and buy a flashlight or DoorDash a flashlight. Yeah, we live in the modern era, bro. You could do that. That's what I said to. I was like, "Does your phone not have a flashlight?" And he was like, "I think this is a 2-person job." And I was like, "Okay, well, sorry." only 2 p.m. by the time he responded. It was like 9. And I've been going to bed pretty early these days. Necron knows. Actually, does Necron know? Yeah, I feel like lately I message Necron. I'm like, hey, can you make sure I'm awake by 7 to 8 a.m.? And then he's like, yeah, you got it, boss. But those messages have been coming in before midnight. So I need people to wear deodorant. I'm dying and it's hot and humid. Yeah, no, I'm really sorry about that. I feel like Anime Expo was a lot better about smelling presentable or smelling acceptably. I don't know. I feel like comic people strike me as a little bit smellier. Hi, Blee. How are you? No, he did get a new phone recently. I feel like his phone, he got one within the last year or two. The thing is, I'm outside and it's that strong. Yeah, I mean, doesn't heat make it so that smells are stronger too? When I was at AX and I had to wait for the bathroom, a dude in the bathroom drive-by sprayed people walking by with Axe body spray on. That's kind of nice, actually, no? Next month you're going to Anime NYC. Have fun. Can you actually smell the people there? At Anime Expo, I only smelled bad smells 3 times. 2 of them were in front of bathrooms. So I think that was just the smell of accumulated ammonia, or urine. And then the third one was like while we were walking down the hallway. I think it was actually somebody who smelled really bad. Yeah. Oh, Axe gives you war flashbacks. I see, I see. Yeah, I don't really know what the smell of Axe is like, because I'm a girly. So in the locker room it was all just like the little Demure deodorants. Okay, but I kept saying that I was gonna get up and I was gonna go get my makeup pouch, but it's for real. I'm doing it. I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna move. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Well, I'm gonna have to get up later for lip tint, and I'm missing a lip tint, so that doesn't feel like the best, but 'tis what it is. Oh, is it trying to focus? Well, bam. Ugh. This is not an ideal setup. I have way too much shit on my desk. It's in landscape. It is in landscape. Yeah, I asked this earlier, but if a mod is able to pin, like, if you're on mobile and it looks wonky, try tapping on the screen and putting it in classic split, because I think that's been helping other people. But yeah. Tapping as hard as I can. Oh. I don't think you need to tap hard. But I don't know. Should we listen to some music? Should we get DMCA'd? Yeah. Okay, so I don't know whether anyone cares, but I'm starting off with the UV. I'm trying something new because this is a product my mom gave me. It is a primer. It's like a CC, so it has a little bit of tint, I believe. Ooh, my mirror's gonna die. That's really good. Yeah, today's makeup is probably not going to turn out well at all because I don't have very even lighting on. So I'm not going to be able to tell when things look off. But it's okay. But the nice thing about this primer is it has SPF, so you don't need to do like SPF and primer separately. But also most of the time, I don't use a primer. I just use an SPF as my base. So, but it's okay, you'll have aura. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have negative aura when I go 0-3 today. I do not anticipate winning a single bout of pre-rift, as I'm not really sure what the cards do or what I'm looking for. But I hope maybe I pull something good. Because the cards from the set look really, really good. I don't know whether you guys have seen it, but like the Sona card looks so good. And is it Ari or is it Kaisa? Maybe it's neither. Maybe it's a Kali. But yeah, those look really good. So pretty. And then I had a little extra for my necks, but not enough for my other side. It's really important to put sunscreen. Oh my god, why do I sound like that? It's really important to put sunscreen on your neck, you guys, to reduce wrinkles. How long does it take to get ready? For me, normally it takes like 30 minutes, but because I'm talking to you guys, it'll probably be slower today. And your ears? Yeah, okay, but the thing is, I have long hair that usually covers my ears, so I usually skip my ears. Teehee. Agamemnon? That's an Odyssey reference. I see you. You a little bit of a cinephile, Necron? Okay, and then this is what I'm talking about. This is like the dollop that I do. But basically, right now I'm using Poom foundation and then do one pump like this. And then dollop, 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 dollop. Uh, oh, uh, uh, uh. Do, do. Mm-hmm. And just basically you take the pump and you spread it kind of evenly across your face. And then you take a cushion puff. Then mine is dirty right now, don't look at that, but I actually do need some music playing in the background, I think. It is so quiet. All you can hear is me slapping my face. Okay. And the forehead area, you can go a little ham on, you know, because it's a little sturdier than the rest. And there's a lot more surface area. This is foundation. I don't use concealer. Because, I don't know, maybe I just haven't found a good concealer, but I haven't found any that I particularly like. So I just use foundation, and then if an area is particularly like red or this color, then I'll put extra foundation on top of it. No, I've never poked my eye on this step. I would say that I have poked my eye when I do eye makeup. Yeah. But see here, I have like a little bump. That's not gonna go away with any amount of, unless like I layered like a thick glob of foundation and like kind of caked it over. But I don't want to do that. I would rather let the skin breathe. So that's just gonna remain, unfortunately, for today. But it's fine. And then I like my base makeup lasting all day because I hate doing touch-ups. So I'm gonna go in with a setting spray. And then I got a new fan. It's the fan that Julia was using at Anime Expo. What about cheeks? I mean, I already did cheeks. Did you not see that? No, this is just someone off of AliExpress, but I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Jisoo Life knockoff. Why is the image squished horizontally for you? Are you on mobile? I think it has to be 1080p as well as split view. Yeah, I think mine has a metal plate. Hi Nova. Yeah, but basically After I set the spray, I use a fan to dry it off faster because I'm a piece of shit impatient motherfucker. And then I'm gonna go into brows. Cause like there's no need for the fan. The fan is like if you're a diva, which I guess I am. But good morning, Oblivious, how are you? But I don't say that like proudly. And then cause I like the shape of my brows and I feel like I have enough brow hairs. So for me, I'm just adding color and a little bit of no, it's honestly just color. Cuz I get my brows threaded regularly. So then if I have my brows threaded regularly, then I like the shape enough that I can just pencil on some color and then brush it out. Oh wait, where's my other mirror? There we go. Yeah, but I know that a lot of other people do brows differently because they like draw out the tail longer to match like the line of their eyeliner, or they don't have as much brow hair, so they have to draw it in. And I think those people probably are a lot more skillful about their brows. So I just do the bare minimum. That's why I say I don't think I could ever really do like a super good job of doing other people's brows because I only do makeup that's suited for my features, in my opinion. But isn't that mostly everyone? So just use the spoolie end to brush everything out. And it's okay if you brush it out too much and it gets onto the skin, because that's what I use the cushion for. So I use this cushion and then I go back in and I just dab over the parts that I overcolored or I overdrew. And there, my brows look fine. And then I use a brow setter so my brows don't smudge. But honestly, there isn't much of a difference between, I mean, it looks like really laminated in the beginning when you use a brow setter, but then throughout the day it looks more natural. Okay. And then honestly, if I cared, I would be doing my makeup a lot more detailed, but I'm too fatigued, so I'm just gonna do it really half-dash. I just literally go down in a line for contour because I have a super wide face, so then most people, I used to do my contour like a 3 to like snatch out the jawbone, but I don't actually want to do that because I have very high wide cheekbones. I think my cheekbones are like the widest part of my face, so for me, like, I just want to give the illusion that I'm more of an oval than a trapezoid. Is it a trapezoid? Pentagon? Yes. Yeah, but if you have a round face, I think if you have a round face, or like a wide face, I recommend doing the face contour like a line, or not so much a line, but like imagine it like this, like a parallelogram. Does that make sense? Are you going somewhere later? Yeah, I'm going to pre-rift. So I'm doing all this so I don't scare all the pre-rifters and my friends. Hi Baron, how are you? And then taking a small brush and then a lighter shade, I'm just gonna contour my nose. See, this is a part that if I cared, I would be doing it a lot more meticulously and probably not in this step because I figured out a way to make it a little bit more precise. But I can't be bothered right now, so I don't know whether I'm gonna have a nose today. But that's okay. Because also, usually my mirror has LED lighting, so then I can check how it looks under harsh lighting. Which is ideal for like when you think that you're gonna be on camera a lot or under like flash or whatever. But I forgot to charge my mirror. No, Telfer lives in Toronto. Am I supposed to say that? I don't think I'm supposed to. But he lives in Eastern Canada. And I live in Southern California. Hi Eddie, how are you? And then, I don't know, because I don't normally put shadow on, but I just put a little bit of the contour shade and put it onto my lids. And that's gonna have to be good enough for today. The thumbnail for the stream did you dirty. Why? Do I just look like an ugly freakazoid? Okay, and then I'm gonna use powder. Because this is what I mean by I really don't want to have to touch up my base makeup at all. And I don't really touch up any other makeup either. Because I'm lazy. But we're gonna get a little powder on here. And then we're gonna powder my T-zone. And my under eye. Oh, yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Hopefully I fix it at the card shop. I could probably put more. Why would I want that? Huh? Make it make sense. Flicks you. You think I'm mean for things to look ugly and distorted? Me? The one who whipped out a completely new camera and had to buy a USB port, a separate USB-C port hub in order to finagle a setup together so that I look slightly better on a different camera for my IRL setup? Huh? IDK man, my bad? Yeah, you better think you're bad, punk. Pinches you and twists your ear. Hi Nico, how are you? Okay, and then I finished powdering, so now I'm gonna go in with eye stuff. How much time do we have? Too early to be this mean? It's never too early to be mean. I am on the second day of my period. My painkillers didn't kick in until 20 minutes ago. And I took painkillers as soon as I woke up, which was around like 7:30. So I feel like I have the right to be a little mean. Okay. I have the best takes while playing. Really? I feel like my takes while playing are just like, men suck. And then I just do the same shit as men. Which is goon over the woman. And then I feel bad. The only difference between me and the persona men is I have a little bit of self-awareness, but that doesn't stop me from being a pervert. So then I feel bad. I eat table moon. We are getting ready right now. Where the frick is my eyelash curler? Oh, here it is. I see. I was like going off about Joker is underage. We can't romance the doctor because then Joker is gonna be like groomed, and then the doctor is gonna be a groomer, and it's just not good look. And then as soon as she was like, "How do you really feel about me?" I was like, "Ah." It's just I'm just an awful person. Hi, brother. How's San Diego? Are you still in San Diego? I think you are, right? Apparently, my brother went to San Diego for a concert. What concert was it? This is how we live in the same household. This is how disconnected we are. I'm like, you went to a concert? Yeah, thank you, D, for the 115 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. Have a good day at work, Schwander. Damn, you have to work on a Sunday? That sucks. Unless you're international? Oh, Starbucks. Do you like being a barista, though? I used to romanticize being a barista when I was younger. That was one job I always wanted to have and I never got. Hi, Rekka. What are we testing? This IRL setup. You know what? Actually, I think the curled eyelashes don't look too bad today. Depends on the day and customers. I mean, dude, some customers cook up the most insane concoctions. It's like 8 pumps of caramel syrup. Ally Nicholas, is that the concert guy? Okay, and then this is a new step I've been doing as of the last couple of months. So it's not well done. But basically I draw out my gel tight line and into making a little wing. And then I draw liquid liner over it. So I think the liquid liner stays a little longer. I mean, it might be placebo, but I think this has been working. Because I have really runny eyes and I cry a lot. Well, not cry. I tear up a lot. So then, this is how I try to counteract. Good luck with the pre-riff misuse. Thank you, Ton Lime. I appreciate it. Ooh, wow. That's really close to my forehead. Do you see bump? Wrinkles? Bump? It's okay. You don't have to have perfect skin. You don't have to beat aging. You just have to beat up your enemies. No wrinkles, page chatter. What do you want as your precon? I heard Mbessa's broken, no? And I'm not talking about like, oh, you have to mog your enemy. No, you just have to physically be able to beat them up. So if you're a scrawny weakling, it's time to go put on some muscle, bro. Thought you were gonna ask us this week if I cannot speak. Thought you were gonna ask us if we got games on our phone. No, cause I don't care about what other people have on their phone as long as I know that my games are good. And I have Subway Surfers. And I feel like that's plenty good enough. Okay, I tried downloading Magic Sword, but I started playing a little bit too much Magic Sword on my phone, so then I had to delete it. I was like, I wanted like a fun phone game to play, but I don't want it to take over my life. And that's why I think Subway Surfers is a good game, because it doesn't take over my life. And also, I've sort of Pavloved myself so that whenever I play Subway Surfers, I start feeling pretty sleepy because that's my bedtime game. I was, but when Pokemon Go released, I was in Korea, and Korea has a thing against like Google Maps, so then I actually couldn't play like the first month it was out. I was really sad. The girl I like said, you need strong friends to protect you. You so weak, she is strong. You know what would have been Riz? You should have been like, why don't you protect me? Just kidding. Hungry aliens? Is that good? Well, I mean, is it so wrong if the person you like is stronger than you? Can't you just be like, I might go back in time right now? Okay, sounds good. See, if I cared enough too, I would put on like lash clusters instead of just mascara. But I don't care too much. So I'm putting on mascara. But I care enough that I actually put on primer before mascara today. Because I'm trying to give all my lashes the extra help they need. But I think my issue with my lashes, like, the mascaras work pretty well with lengthening, but my lashes end up drooping throughout the day. So you see right now that they're kind of lifted. Eventually, they're gonna go droop. You know, they're gonna lower, and then I'm gonna look sleepy. We're trying everything in our power not to look sleepy. That's a funny mirror, is it? It says Girls Chocolate Shop. It's a flower nose mirror. That's true, Sid. How do you know Lash is better than me, huh? And then I'm drawing the Ekyosai right now. So I draw out the shadow line beneath my eye fat. And then I go in with the other side of the Ekyosai liner. And I color on top of my eye fat. And it looks really scary right now. but trust the process. Or not. I guess you don't have to trust me. See how scary that looks? And then I go in with another brush. And then I put another color on top. Today it's gonna be Scented Bouquet. Men with their perfect lashes. Should we kill... You know what? I don't think I can say that. I think I can say kill myself, but I don't know whether the internet would allow me to say the other thing. And then I brush out the color on top of my lid. Or not my lid, my eye fat. Oop. See, this is the part I should be careful about, because when glitter and stuff gets into my eyes, it starts getting really irritated, and then my eyes get even redder than they normally are, and then I have to take my makeup off, so then what was the point of all this? Well, yeah. Do you see that? I don't know whether you see that. But now, we're gonna go with lower lash mascara. Okay. And I use a different one than my top mascara. This would be so much easier if I had light. Dude, already? How can the painkillers be wearing off already? Why would you do this to me? Why? Okay. I could have maybe gone wait, no, I think I have a spoolie. Oh, I think this is fine. Okay. And then Dorime intenimo adapare dorime. We can make it. We can make it through my fucking cramps. Okay. And then I take a warm pink and I put it on the centers of my cheek like a little apple. I have a pen. I have an apple. And on top of my nosies too, because I have blush blindness, and that's okay. Apple pen. And then dorime interimo ade pare dorime ameno natime. Oh my god, help me, help me, help me, help me. You know that song? And then I'm taking a different pink color and I'm putting it on the height of my cheekbones. And this is pretty sheer, so you can put a lot at a time. And then I use a separate cushion puff and I go pat 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 pat. other side. How can I help? Smite the person who decided that uterus havers must suffer every time. Just to remind them, you have the capacity to give birth, but you are not giving birth every month. And as someone who doesn't even want children, is this not just the worst curse? Okay. And then I use setting spray. Because I want my makeup to last all day, and that will do the trick. But I will say that one is pretty much like hairspray. You gotta hold your breath when you're applying that one. It's like a slightly new setup. And then I'm gonna put highlighter on top of on the tippy top of my nose. And then on my cupid's bow. Now I have to go find some lippies. Oh! This is not my normal lip combo, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like it as much as what I was wearing with this sort of facial makeup, so bear with me. Good night, Medusa. Okay, so that's base makeup, or base lip. And then I'm gonna try, ooh, this is like pretty much, whoa. I don't know if I like this. It's not bad. It's not very colored. Maybe that's fine. No, it's not going out tonight. I'm going to a pre-rift in a couple hours, so that's what this is all for. Okay, and then let me just try to put some stuff away for later. Yes, I also hope I get good pills. Cause do I think I'm gonna win anything? So I at least wanna pull something. Okay, and then at the very end, Rapunzel, let down your hair. See? And now Well, I really need to get a haircut. My bangs are too long. But I'm gonna use the e.l.f. 3 in Wonder Magic Styling Cream one. This is really nice. And I'm gonna tame my flyaways with this. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're pretty early. Because pre-wish doesn't start till 12, but I'm probably gonna head out soon because I want to try getting some stuff. Oh, well, now it looks like the top of my head is super flat. Yeah, I definitely need a haircut soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, what can you do? And then I might straighten my hair because I washed it this morning, but it's looking very floofy at the bottom, but I don't really like that. No, I already made matcha. This is my matcha. Yeah, it's not bad. Coffee time then? Maybe. I'm probably definitely gonna get a caffeinated drink later on. What do we think though? You see my pores? You see my texture? Bird stare. Blech. Oh, blech. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Do I look yellow? Do I look like I have jaundice? Well, I think I look less yellow than when I'm on the whatchamacallit. The Galaxy camera alone. Oh, my brother sent me something. What is this? It sucks when your brother is just cooler than you. Better fucking music taste. Like what am I supposed to do, huh? Yo, thank you, Ian, for the resub for 89 months. Welcome back to the YouTubers. Thank you. I appreciate you. Is it okay to disagree? No, cause that's my baby brother. Even though he's a year younger than me. So there's not much of an age difference, but that's still baby bro. Yeah. I refuse to answer that on the risk of sounding racist. You should beat him up. He's a lot taller than me. And when we sometimes play fight. Well, it's not really play fighting. He usually will like go like but like playfully or teasingly. But it actually hurts because he's a lot bigger than me. So I'm like, stop it, and then he doesn't stop. No bueno. Join Red Velvet and show him up. I don't think. First of all, that's so rude to Red Velvet because I'm not as talented as any single one of them, let alone them as a group. But yeah. Hold up a second. Blech. I shall try to get there a little earlier. Wait, actually, I need to look up my Google Maps. Okay, if I leave now, it's gonna be 44 minutes. And then if I add a destination in between, 52 minutes. But what if I take this freeway instead of... can. How do I make it take the other freeway instead of the one that it wants me to take? I think it'll be fine. I have to remove the second destination. Guys, I don't want to go. I know, I know I'm the one who planned it and was like, oh, I really want to go, but I don't want to go. I did sign up for it, and I signed up all my other friends for it, and I don't want to go. I really don't want to go. I mean, I think part of the reason why I don't want to go is because I've just been having like a terrible couple of days. Like, I threw up a lot, and then I got my period. That's how I feel about everything. Yeah. Should I still go? But I really don't want to go. Maybe this is a cure. You think so? You got this, meme. Fuck. Okay, when you put it like. Also, I think. How much battery does my. 79%. Okay, I need to stop yapping and conserve my battery, my power bank. Ooh. Okay. Bye, everybody. I'll see you at the card shop. Hopefully, I will have enough juice there. Hopefully, I'll figure something out with the mic. I probably will not have something figured out with the mic. I will probably have to yell. It'll be really awkward. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you later today. Bye, gang. Bye, bye.